satanic. Because to be satanic means to be adversarial, right? Satan just means adversary. Spiritual demon Satan is just an adversarial spirit, right? And the word devil, that just means deceiver. So who's adversarial to the Most High and who deceives everybody about it? The so-called white man. That's how we know you're the devil and Satan. All right, keep going.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
And cannot be satisfied. That's why he needs more drones. He needs more executive orders. Right? He needs to kill more Freddie Grays. He needs to.
Well, he wants the resources of the entire earth, which is why he's over there in the Middle East. He wants the oil.
He wants to own the air you breathe.
Yep. He already got the majority of the riches on the earth. He wants more. He wants to own people, man.
Yeah, you brothers got to watch that documentary called The Corporation. And it talks about that one corporation called Bechtel. And in Bolivia, they're taxing the water out the sky. They were taxing the poor villagers, the water coming out the sky, confiscating their rain buckets. Right? Bechtel. And then if you go to this university in Berkeley, which is about over there by Oakland and San Francisco Bay Area, Bechtel, he's one of the main funders of all them buildings over there. They got a building named Bechtel there. But nobody got mad when they had the Bolivian people and they're taxing them for the water that came out the sky. That's the goddamn devil for you. You don't think the Most High is going to judge you for that, you so-called white people, you Edomites? The Most High got all kinds of judgment for you damn devils, right? You were taking us, chopping our women's pregnant bellies open, stomping on the baby, lynching men, burning them at the stake, chopping their rods off, castrating men.
And they had pickled it. They had put that shit in some vinegar and pickled the penis afterwards. Put that shit on their mantle, man.
Right? Take the Indian guy's brain out, keep it in a jar in his house, keep his rod in a jar in his house.
Soccer came from beheading, and then they're kicking it around. That's
Yep.
where soccer came from.
Yep.
Let's not forget about the Thanksgiving ritual every year. It's about the slaughtering of the Native American Indians. You know?
And thanking them for the blood sacrifice. Their blood. Oh, wait, give me Numbers 33 on that.
Can I get this?
Oh, yeah, get that.
It's Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
That's what's happening right now. The Most High made Esau bare. The so-called white man Esau is getting exposed on the daily.
That's right.
Mainly, the main people who go out and expose them are the prophets, right? Starting with our apostles of Great Millstone, the elders, GMS, right? The apostles of Great Millstone, and all the other men, all the other Israelite brothers teaching the word. And then even these other Edomites who go in on Esau themselves. They may not know what they're doing, but they're doing it. They're talking about the elites, right? The Illuminati, Eustace Mullins. That guy be going in talking about the fiat money system. All right, keep going.
And he shall not be able to hide himself.
Yeah, he can't hide himself. The word is out. Everybody knows about the Rothschilds. Well, smart people do. Smart people know about the Rothschilds now, right? Educated people. They know that the Federal Reserve is nothing but a debt, occurring. It's a BS fiat currency backed by nothing, and then at any second it's going to crash.
Yep.
The only thing holding it up is the American military. So what's going to happen when Russia steps up? What's going to happen when Iran steps up? Or when the so-called Jew fires in Iran with a so-called tactical nuke? Keep going.
His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
That's right, and he is not. Everyone around the world is all spoiled, but the white man's still living lavishly. Right? That big Floyd Mayweather fight. How much money did Floyd make on that?
180.
Right?
180.
But how much did the so-called white man make off that? No one talks about that.
The HBO and
HBO
Showtime
Showtime,
collab,
man,
yeah.
kill it.
What about the city here? Every
Right.
casino here. What about MGM? How much money they make? The hotels,
Nobody mad at none of them.
right?
The rooms wasn't cheap for that weekend, man. $200.
Man, they got sold out that fucking weekend. They put them out.
They started buying them up when they said the fight was going to happen.
The whole strip was sold out.
Yeah.
And they had not only that, every big act on the planet Earth was at every last casino here.
Fight, come
After
down
the
to
fight,
see such and such.
drink,
Yeah. All the top of the
other niggas, other piece of shit niggas rapping,
big entertainers, comedians,
the hottest dudes, the hottest music. So how much money did the white man make off of that? Cause they paying them dudes, they paid for them dudes as slaves, man.
They writing their checks, man.
And they got banked out for that. So-called white men gonna miss Floyd, man. We're gonna miss that nigga. They said he's getting old, man.
That's right. That's right.
But all that money ain't shit. All that's gonna fall down fast, real soon.
Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations.
You got it to all nations. That's why you go to the United Nations. All nations are there. Everyone got a seat. But every time they talk about America's human rights issues, all right, or Israel's, they get up and they walk out. Esau, that says he's proud, man. They say that's why he's proud. He can't hear it for a little bit after goddamn 500 years of rape, rob, and murder of our people. All right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and when the other nations talk about it, they say, "Look what you did! You damn devils, walk away from it, man!"
right?
Every time.
Yeah, because in his mind, he really believes that he doesn't have to pay for the atrocities that he committed against our people. He thinks he's just going to rule this society forever. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are always going to live on the outskirts and in the hood, shooting and killing each other in drug-infested neighborhoods. He thinks that's going to go on forever, and he's always going to be on top.
Yep, that's why that dictator Hugo Chavez from Venezuela, every time he went up there, he used the gas. He'd be like, "Oh, it smells like sulfur." Oh, the devil was here. The devil was just here, right? And you go in right after America would be up there like George Bush. Oh, it smells like sulfur. The devil was here.
Yeah.
But you go to places in Venezuela, you know what they chant? They say "Death to America."
Right.
You go to places in Japan, they say "Death to America."
We know Iran do it. Yeah.
Iran.
Russia, they burned the American
Oh, you
flag
know,
up there.
all throughout them Habib, them Hajis out there, they don't stop. They don't stop, man. They pray 5 times a day. They throw some curses up, all right?
Yeah.
All right, we be throwing curses up on America, all right? So all that, the Most High is going to turn that spirit up so much that's going to lead to that World War III.
So what do you see happening to America in the future when the war happens?
Destruction right here.
It's gonna be
Complete
burned on the
annihilation.
face of the earth. Right.
Complete annihilation of the continental United States of America.
Like fire.
Coast to coast, all right? From sea to shining sea.
Not Canada, not Mexico, just right across the
This is going to be the will of the Heavenly Father. The Most High is going to allow this place to be destroyed for what it did to these people on the sign right here.
Are you guys going to be here?
Yeah, we're going to get delivered out of this destruction. People, that's why it's imperative to know that you're an Israelite. The Most High is going to deliver the elect people of these tribes. He's going to deliver them out of the nuclear missiles.
What does that mean? Like, you're going to like die, go and
No, we ain't going to die. We ain't going to see death. Get, what's the 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter?
Go.
Yeah, because America is going to be destroyed, right? That's what the Bible talks about.
Oh, come.
And all these people you see walking around, they're going to die up. They're going to get burnt up in it.
That's right.
If they don't die from the famines before, they don't die from the race wars before, they don't die from dudes coming up and just blowing their head off. But that movie, I'm telling you, that Mad Max shit is going to be here in Las Vegas soon, man.
Already it does.
We'll be siphoning gas tanks, making little colonies, going around shooting, killing each other, raping the women. That's what's going to be happening. See all these women get to walk around freely. When the police aren't here anymore, punk fagging niggas, all right, we want to protect them, get your head blown off. What's going to happen to them? They're going to be just like in ancient times. They're going to be a commodity, all right? They're going to be a burden to a man that has one.
Hey, bring it out.
Come. This is the book of 1
This is going to
Thessalonians.
explain the question you had of what's going to happen to us if these. Because obviously, well, you talk about Israel, the Israelites, yeah. Because obviously, you can't escape a nuclear explosion, right? Read it out.
1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout.
Yeah, so that's the reason why the one the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ is going to make his second return. One of the main reasons is to deliver the elect from this destruction. All right? So as these missiles are coming down and blowing up over the soils of America, so-called UFOs are going to be beaming these people up into the heavens.
Right.
All right? And you can get that in Revelation 11, chapter 2.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, this right here.
Come.
Those so-called UFOs, those are the vehicles that the angels travel in. All right? They are going to come while America's being destroyed and deliver so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right? Ones that trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right?
Verse 16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout.
Yeah, so-called black man is going to come down in the UFOs. All right? It's going to break through the atmosphere. Keep going.
With the voice of the archangel.
Yep.
And with the trump of the Most High.
Keep going.
And the dead in Yahweh shall rise first.
Yeah, so those men that died in his truth, that died pushing his truth, they're going to get risen up first.
That's right.
Keep going.
Then we which are alive and remain.
And we which are alive and remain after what? The destruction of America. There's going to be men and certain people that's going to survive this. All right?
Shall be caught up together with them in the clouds.
Shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. That's not talking about regular rain clouds. It's talking about the chariots of Israel. All right?
That's just the best way they can describe it back then.
To meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord.
That's right. So after we get delivered, he's going to go over to the Middle East. He's going to destroy those armies, and then we're going to be released on this earth, and we're going to subjugate all non-Israelite nations. Get that in Revelation 11 chapter. You got something too, Ak?
11:8.
God.
Revelations 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Yeah, that's talking about America, spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. So what you have mainly here in America is a bunch of sodomites and homosexuals, right? And it said spiritually Egypt because they worship the same deities that Egypt worshipped in the past. It's like the brother pointed this out to you. That's an obelisk. That goes back to Egypt, all right? And the Egyptians, they also had the Israelites in captivity. All right? Keep going.
Where also our Lord Yahweh was crucified.
Oh, Yahushua.
Yahweh shot.
Read down to verse 12.
This is Revelations 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither.
That's right. We're going to actually hear a voice. The voice is going to say, come up hither. All right? Keep going.
And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
And that's what all these people going to see out here. All right? You're going to see, so just like this picture showing, you're going to see blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans getting beamed up in the so-called UFOs. While everybody else is getting burned up by nuclear missiles. All right? This is one of the ways the Most High is going to exalt his people and prove who the Israelites are. All right? There's a lot of people, this is like, yeah, bro. A lot of people today, they don't believe that we're the Israelites. They don't believe the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans descend from those 12 tribes.
What I was going to say was, this is going to basically be the next big exodus.
Yep.
Just like we left out of ancient Egypt, and the Lord did something marvelous, and we ended up crossing through the sea. It's going to be the same way when we come out of this Egypt.
Yep.
It's going to be a great exodus, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be even greater than that particular exodus.
Right.
You know?
And their enemies beheld them.
Yeah, so all our enemies, all the people that are against this nation, even 2/3 of our own people, you got so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that don't believe in this. They come by, they mock us. Oh, y'all niggas ain't Israelites. Y'all African Americans, y'all Mexican, man. Why don't y'all put that Bible down and go get a job or something? Them people, they gonna get burnt up too. They gonna see us going up in those chariots, man.